This is Duke University.
So these are replicas or casts of two of the most complete specimens from Malapa Cave in South Africa. They represent a relatively new species called Australopithecus Sediba. We have recovered so far MH1, who is the type specimen of the new species, the juvenile male, MH2, which is an adult female partial skeleton. These fossils are close to 2 million years old. We've recently redated the site and come up with a very precise date of 1.977 million. The interesting thing about MH1 is that in a lot of respects he's like other Australopiths. He has a very, very small brain. It's about the size of a chimpanzee's brain, but it is already showing some of the asymmetries that you see in a modern human brain. We don't see those asymmetries in a chimpanzee brain, and we don't appear to see them in other species of Australopithecus. He has relatively long arms. He has features in the arms that make it look like he was good at climbing. But he's got some features in the hip bone that look like he's becoming a better biped, more like you would see in modern humans. We have good representation of the teeth in both the juvenile and the adult. And the interesting thing about the teeth is that they're smaller than you see in other Australopiths. And that suggests to us that there is some sort of change in dietary quality or perhaps some sort of change in food processing. Either they're eating a higher quality diet, like perhaps more meat in the diet, or they're using tools to process plant foods before they ingest it to make them easier to chew. So with respect to the pelvis, what we see is a pelvis which has already started to change towards the modern human condition. The hip blades are curved like ours, they're oriented like ours, the pelvis is more robust, it's shortened in the same way that ours has shortened. And that tells us that a lot of the things that we thought were changing because of brain size, in fact, may be unrelated to brain size. It's very, very rare to find associated hand bones in the fossil record. So we can look at the hand skeleton and make some inferences about manipulative ability. But we think the hand is probably reflecting increased stone tool making. Not just tool making, not just fashioning sticks and whatnot, but actually the production of stone tools. Stone tools come in about 2.6 million years ago. So it's clear that other hominins were also sort of catching on to the idea of using stone tools as a way of accessing new resources. But Sediba is definitely part of that trend, and we seem to see a lot of things, the reorganization of the brain, the evolution of the hand, which perhaps go together and suggest an increased emphasis on tool use.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.